cups and balls. Now there are multiple cups and balls routines, but this is one of the most famous ones. So we start out with 3 cups and 3 balls. So 3 cups, we got 1, 2, 3. And as we can tell, these 3 cups, very solid, made of steel or some kind of very solid material. So what we're going to do, we're going to take these 3 cups, stack them up, and lay them on the table. Now, what would a cup and balls routine be without some balls? So let's say we have these 3 balls. We got 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to try to make these balls pass through the tops of these cups. So let's see what happens. We got this first ball, first cup. Oh, it worked. Passed through it. Let's try it again to make sure it wasn't a fluke. Second ball. Let's try it again. Oh, maybe it wasn't a fluke. Let's try a third time. Oh, all 3 balls, all 3 cups. And that is the famous cup and balls routine. Now I'm going to do the same routine a second time. There's going to be a slight difference in the routine. This version is slightly easier. The first one required some sleight of hand. This one requires less sleight of hand. So this is more of an easier one. So we start out with 3 balls and 3 cups. Take the 3 cups, and then the 3 balls. First ball went underneath. Excellent. Second ball. Ah, excellent again. Third ball. And 3 cups. Now, what were the differences between those 2 routines? Well, the first routine, there were no balls in the cups. The cups were totally empty and sitting upside down right here. And I had a secret 4th ball, which is the secret to this trick, as many of you know, is you actually don't have 3 balls, you have 4 balls. And this 4th ball is always hidden from the audience. So for the first version of the trick, I kept this first ball palmed in my hand, so I was able to take the cups, show they were empty, bang them together, do all kinds of stuff like this, and then I would need to secretly sneak this ball into the cup. So as I was stacking them up, I sneakily placed one of the balls in the top. So now we're ready. So as soon as we turn this cup over, this cup has a ball already underneath it, right? And that's how the trick works. The simpler version is, instead of doing the flurry at the beginning where you're examining the cups, you just place one of the cups in the second, one of the balls rather, in the second cup, just like that. That way it's all set up. As long as you remember it's in the second cup. When you flip over the cups, like this, like this, like this, you know there's a ball under the second cup. So I can very simply, and now this new ball is going to become the new hidden ball because it'll also be in the middle, but it passes through to the bottom as far as the audience is concerned. That is cup and balls. Oh, one more quick move I want to show you just to make sure that you all understand. So, another quick move. If there is a ball in the cup, you don't want to turn it over too slowly, right? Or the ball is just going to fall out and then roll onto the table and onto the floor or whatever. So what you have to do is make sure that you're aware of where the ball is and make it easy as possible for it to flip over without there being any issues. So the way that I do it is I take one cup from the bottom, I have the cups face up, and flip it towards me very quickly. Now I know that this one has the ball, so again, this is the one that I perform the trick on. And then of course, again, very quickly, so you don't see that I'm doing the secret ball cover up. Now there's 2, do it again, quickly. There's a little bit of a mess up there, but now we've got 3 balls, 3 cups, and you can just end the trick right there. And that's the famous cup and balls. One of the versions. There are multiple versions of the trick.